Hi guys, it's me, just Machine again, and for this video that I will be dedicated to Black History Month in February of 2025, the shortest month of all the year for us Americans, I should be talking about the movie Selma and the events thereof. Now, I should tell you that I'm not too familiar with this event in U.S. history because even though my high school was very comprehensive on the whole racism issue and the fight for civil rights among African Americans and other groups therein. This event in U.S. history kind of escaped me because I know about what happened during slavery. I know what happened during the Montgomery bus boycott. I know about civil disobedience. I know about Martin Luther King Jr. as well as Malcolm X. But I didn't really know that. I didn't know that this was even a thing. I'm sorry, but I didn't know that was a thing. Even when I went to go get this in college, my master's degree in U.S. history, I did not know anything about the Selma violence and the attacks and all that. So, is this a failure of the education system? I think so. I think that it doesn't failure on that part. Even before Donald Trump offered to edit and whitewash all U.S. history. But we remember there's internet articles, the libraries. He can't delete everything. He can't get rid of all of it. He'll try his damnedest, but he can't get rid of all. That and the fact that I think that the public outcry will be so severe against that it'll be like trying to delete the ocean. You just can't do it. It's too overwhelming. The evidence is too great for anything to happen to that. And yeah. So we have David. I know I'm gonna butcher his name here, but Danny Orwell as Dr. Martin Luther King. We have Winfrey of all people doing this, but thank God she's downplaying it in this, not over the top like in the movie with Disney where she's like a goddess of spirit or something. A twist in time. Something about it. Anyway, that's not important. We also have Tess Thompson near Common, which I think is a singer of some kind. Lorraine Toussaint, best known for her role in Orange is the New Black, as well as Shira Goodyear, and other actors too. And this shows the development of, say, the nonviolence and the development of civil disobedience. That you have to turn the other cheek whenever someone strikes you. And there were a lot of angry white people who did that in the name of racism, in the name of segregation, in the name of, you know, separate but equal, which we all know was a big fat lie that white people will make themselves feel better about racism and segregation. But in other words, it was, he, Martin Luther King Jr. designed it after, Mahatma Gandhi, nonviolence and civil disobedience of, kind just staying put in like restaurants in not bars but like in restaurants in like diners for example, and they black people just wanted to eat and just turn their everyday lives around white people with no problem whatsoever. In fact, there were quite a few white people that actually joined in on the event too, and it was funny because all the racists, all the people who had hatred toward black people for no reason, they were like, "You guys are in lovers because you like hanging around them and you're gonna get some kind of a disease or something like that, rather." So yeah, there was a lot of hatred for people, and the people who practice civil disobedience and nonviolence toward them and turn the other cheek, I think deserve a lot more credit than they were getting at the time, because it takes a lot to say I'm not gonna hit you back, even though you're beating me up, you're sucking your dog on us, you're fire hosing us, you do all this stuff all in the name of hatred and violence and negativity and all that stuff. This could also be seen as an extension off of the Jim Crow laws of the past and slavery before that even. So yeah, a lot of that goes over into the Selma event, which four black girls were killed by a bomb designed by the KKK, which is a very evil group if you ask me. Along the Aryan Brotherhood, all racist and nationalistic white groups. I'll get more into at the end of the video because I do think that their victimhood is kind of adorable. I put victimhood in quotations because they're not very victims at all. But anyway, they show the development of this thing. They also show the political aspect of it too. The fact that Lyndon B. Johnson, President Lyndon B. Johnson, was over there trying to carry over the same civil rights and the equality stuff from John F. Kennedy. God bless him. But this is kind of different because he had the choice of either continuing the legacy, or not continuing it. But he decided to continue it because of the morality aspect of it. That it's right to allow black people to have equal rights to the whites and all that other stuff. But he also did it not just because of that, but because he wanted to vote and he wanted to be in power for an extended amount of time. So you gotta weigh that into too, that he did it for the promise of getting into the office again, and then having a good legacy, having a good future. So anyway, that, and then he wanted to have the country be somewhat at rest, giving the blacks what they want. Let's see here. There's also the social aspect of it all. That, yeah, we do have to accept, quality and stuff. But this way it was more like but rather than actual, I would do willingly, like I would be your friend willingly. It was more like the law has to step into place and enforce them to be neighborly, blacks and whites, because blacks have traditionally gotten the short end of the stick, along with Native Americans, Asians, and other minorities too. Even the disabled people, they have to get they usually get the short end of the stick too, as far as equality and rights go. So I've been discriminated against too, not because I'm a white boy, but because I'm disabled in a wheelchair. So anyway, those multiple aspects that are present in this movie. And I didn't know about the whole Selma bridge thing where they were gonna go across the bridge for equality and stuff. Meanwhile, people in Selma, the white boys, the ancestors, the cowboys, did not want this to happen. So they set up barricades. They put like a human wall to prevent the black people from walking in there. I have no idea why. The black people were not doing anything violent. They had no weapons. They were peaceful and everything else. But I guess the Semites, as we call them, Semites, thought that the black people were like invading their personal space, gonna rob them, rape their women, destroy the culture, their way of life and stuff. So that's why they put a big defense against it, and that's why they put up like you see people on horseback and all that. So when the black, and it was just pure blacks at that point, when they came down to the to meet the Semites, which in Alabama it was the worst as far as race goes. In general, the South, but more importantly in Alabama, which is horrible as far as racism goes. And that's where the Montgomery bus boycott happened, with the whole whites in the front and blacks in the back, and they reversed it and put the whites in the back and the blacks in the front, kind of like a reverse thing. So they pissed off the racists so bad that they killed everyone on the bus. They burned the bus, they destroyed the property, and they killed several people, or all people, I should say. And also, so basically, they marched over to the Selma, over this bridge, and they got the reception you probably would expect from people with bats and barbed wire and all that other stuff too. Yeah, they would be senseless for doing nothing wrong, for doing absolutely nothing wrong, for trying to be equal and to be able to go wherever they want in legal within within the law. So anyway, I'm not glad to see people getting beaten up, especially women and children, people and the elderly and stuff like that. But I am glad that people nowadays are able to see that viciousness and the heartlessness of racism, and that it's very very we need to learn these lessons all over again, because apparently with the new administration they think that everything was fine, everything was okay, everything was not so bad for black people, everything was okie dokie. We give them their rights and then they make a big thing because they want more. But now they want equality. There's a difference. So anyway, the thing is that even someone like Oprah Winfrey's character was beaten to a pulp. I mean, it's not funny. It really did happen like that. I'm sure that could be why it never showed to me in high school. And my professor in college actually did march with Martin Luther King Jr. on a few occasions. He knows what it was like to get beaten, be pulverized, or for wanting equality. Now, they quietly decided not to involve Dr. King in this one because it's legal and going down the that would pretty much end what was going on at the time. So they had they had him come the second time, but this time that they planned ahead because they knew that the white boys, the Proud Boys, would be there waiting again with the dogs, the fire hoses, the guns, the weapons with nails in them and that kind of thing to beat every living tar out of the people again. So this time they had them all prepare with they also had tear gas too. They had tear gas, they had all kinds of other disruption weapons to disorient the marchers. So anyway, so that they could then rush in and then clobber the crap out of them for no reason. So anyway, it set this up. But this one there, a more powerful, more diverse group. It had religious people, nuns, other white boys. It had other groups, Asian. They had black people. They had white people. They had Latinos in it too. So yeah, it was more people that wanted inclusion, and they thought that racism should die right then and there. So the racist fucks that wanted to end all this, this whole thing about them wanting to be equal and stuff. They probably told white people over there in the group, in the marching group, and all the religious people over there saying, nah. I might want to fight a bunch of black people, but when it involves my own group, no, I don't want to do this. I want to be the guy who takes violence to a nun's face, or to another white boy, another one of my own Aryan groups or whatever. So that's why they decided to turn around and let them all pass. And it was good for it too, because that was one of the starts of the civil rights movement, all done by Martin Luther King Jr. I should say, died by Martin Luther King Jr. And this was a very good step in the right direction. And I like to think that Lyndon B. Johnson signed the words into law to make let black people have their own way to have their own civil rights and that stuff, despite the white supremacists, despite all the people who started hate and division in the country, only to be reversed by Donald Trump and his gaggle of the stupid racist fucks. More importantly, to those who want to sow division among the Latinos in this country, as well as other minorities too. And by the way, I find it really kind of adorable when Donald Trump says to all these people there, the white people have been treated badly. This is your time to become, to be equal. Let's get rid of GIE. That means diversity, inclusion, and I forgot what the other one, but diversity and inclusion, and let's bring in the era of common sense. First of all, I'm white, okay? Never once did I ever feel discriminated against because I was a white boy. Okay? I was discriminated against because I was disabled, but not because I was a white boy. And besides all this snake oil stuff, the white people who support all this racism and division, I think they know what they're out there. Because they're just lazy and as uneducated as they claim black people to be. They're lazy, they're sitting around doing nothing and all that, and they're taking on jobs from us. Blah blah blah, yucky, smacky. Besides all that stuff, I would say that the reason why they're so hate-filled about black people and brown people and Asians as well too, is that they probably see all these people on like getting welfare, getting support by the government and all that stuff, and they think, okay, where's my cut? I want my cut. Let me make them feel bad about their own cut and give me their cut. I want my piece of the pie. And they blame all the problems on the black people, on minorities, and all that stuff. And then they don't have anything to really show for it. They don't, they can't really do anything useful, like because they're not educated, they're not, they don't put in the work for it. So yeah, so that's one reason why I think that they're racist. They're almost kind of jealous of minorities for getting all the quote-unquote benefits of life in government, they don't think they deserve it. So, yeah. But I would say that they're even more lazy than everybody else. For example, I remember that there was a big thing about immigrants, illegal immigrants and stuff, taking up farming stuff, taking farming jobs and all that, picking fruit and taking vegetables out of the seeing hot sun and all that. And then we gotta get rid of them to open up jobs for true Americans and stuff. But this is actually really funny. But now that the immigrants are being rounded up and deported to God knows where, into Rikers Island and into Guantanamo Bay, I'm sure it's probably illegal somewhere. But now these jobs are opened up. Why aren't the MAGA going over there and filling the jobs? Why aren't they going there for the nursing or aid jobs? Or why are they going for anything else like real hard labor that immigrants normally fill? It's because they're lazy and you don't want to do jobs that they consider beneath them, and they just want to sit back, enjoy the government stipends or whatever, and you don't want to do anything for earn that check like they claim that black people get from do nothing. Whether they ask me, I say that they're more lazy than that. In reality, the white people, black people have dealt with racism all their lives and all the other stuff. I mean, since when do white people go into a store and get accused of robbing something? Or when do they think that they're going to be labeled as a predator or a thief without just cause, or because they're white? That don't happen to white people. That happens to black people all the time, and Latino too. So yeah, I enjoy this movie, and if things go in the Trump administration, everything will get turned around to be more of a struggle for minority people as well. Again, yeah, I enjoyed this movie. A lot of kids should see this movie, and if I were teaching right now, I would use parts of it in my classroom to show people the event and the brutal savagery of racism right there. And I would like to blame movies like 12 Years a Slave, which show the brutality of it all. I mean, sure, they know about the brutality before, but to see it in such a visceral way, like this and Selma, it really is a big eye-opener. You can only read so much about it, but when you actually see it for yourself, it's like, whoa, this is real. These injuries are really real. So yeah, I enjoyed this movie a lot for that reason. And thank you for watching my video on Selma, based on an event that I unfortunately didn't see or hear about in any of my high school or barely my higher education classes. I did this for Black History Month because all Black History Month all Black history is American history. And I did this for 2025, which I believe this movie came out in 2014. So it was like 10 years ago almost. More than 10 years ago. Anyway, I give this movie a happy face to approval because it involves lessons that all kids should know at this point. As a history person, I approve of this. And I would like to tell you guys, if you like what you hear, want to see more of my videos, like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also Call me for future suggestions on my videos and such by calling me or texting me at 631-707-3707. You can follow me on Twitter or X if you prefer at PNelsonPro. Also, you can reach me at my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I salute you guys and go out there into that land with like the civil rights movement, like the political effects of it, and the social events of it. Because we all need to get together and ban all racism, hatred, segregation. There should have no place in civilized society and no place in my heart. So, yeah. Peace out, my brothers and sisters. And, aloha. I'll see you in the next video of you girls and guys eating into the land. Ciao, ciao.